welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Krista here, and I actually, in the past 3 days, have gotten quite a few people questioning me on the interview process. Now, I already have a video up describing how it went for me. Once again, this is for my airline. It was not for every airline. I was just explaining the interview process for that particular one. I did not say the name, but every airline is different, I believe. I don't know. I haven't interviewed with every airline. I've only interviewed with 3. So, but I did get a few questions for what to wear. And I think I showed you guys a picture in the video, but I'm going to show you exactly what I wore. So, first of all, like I stated before in the video interview, I wore a blazer. And it's actually this one right here. It's a little wrinkled, but I got it from Forever 21. It was 30 bucks, I believe. It's nice. It has the buttons on the sleeves. It's not ironed, sorry. But it has this little silk trim. I don't know, I love it. It's such a classy look to me. It almost has like a tuxedo style. That's the blazer I wore. Now this is actually my work blouse. We have a short sleeve one and we have a long sleeve one, but I actually had a no, it wasn't short sleeve, it's 3/4 length sleeve, but no one saw it because I was wearing a blazer. This is my work one. If you can find one perfect, white, crisp, button down, doesn't show too much cleavage, or doesn't show any cleavage, excuse me, and it's nice, white, you can wear that. I wore a blouse, like literally just like that. The skirt, this is it. Literally, this is it. I bought one from Target, and then come to find out, our work one looked just like it. The one from Target, I think it was $17.99. Make sure the split is no more than like 2 inches. It's not about being sexy for this interview. Once you have the face-to-face, it's about being professional. So once again, this one's wrinkled. I don't usually wear a black skirt for work. I like to dress, but I digress. Shoes. I personally am not a fan of the shiny leather shoe. I just think they look cheap and very young. I got these. These are Franco Sartos. I've actually flown with quite a few flight attendants that have these shoes. These are my shoes every day. I got them from DSW. They are so comfortable. And the thing is, they're still sexy. Like, you put them on and they're still cute, they're sexy, they're professional, and they're comfortable. And it's hard to get that in a shoe. Like, and they're not too high, but they're not low. Because I know I've seen a lot of people, they're afraid to wear heels. And I've also seen people in like red bottoms with these skinny Louis Vuitton pencil heel, and it's just not practical. When you're lugging around luggage and a tote and a purse and you're trying to, it's just not. The heel is sturdy. It's a little thicker. It's not just one of those, skinny heels. It's comfortable. They were going to be 80 bucks, but I got them on sale at DSW for $49.99. I don't know if they're still there, but DSW has them there. Super comfortable. I wore my hair. I had a side part, slicked back in a ponytail. Now, this ponytail is a little lower. I maybe had it up to maybe here, and it was literally like gel, hair grease, spritz, but it didn't look crispy. Like, it didn't look crunchy, hard hair, or helmet hair. Like, it was still nice. Use that gel that's not like hardening gel, but it still makes your hair soft. I used that, and I slept in a ponytail the night before with my scarf, and I made sure that when I woke up, I don't know, uh, my black friends, we do this. Like, my homegirls know. In order to get those edges laid down, you have yourself a scarf. So I tied a scarf the night before I was at the hotel, and that's exactly what I wore. So just to recap, black skirt. Make sure that the skirt is not too short. If you can do right at the knee or a little like in the middle of your knee, because and not too tight. They don't want anything restricting. You need to look like what you would look like in their uniform. And having a super tight skirt, that won't get you the job. Like, this is an interview. This is professional. They're trying to see who knows how to be that. And a lot of people weren't like that. You had a couple people in club heels, platforms. It just didn't look right. People say don't judge, and I try not to, but when you look and you're just like, what do you have on, sweetheart? And for the girls, most of the guys, you're not their type anyway. So coming into an interview being super sexy won't get you the job. So you need to come in there with some personality, a really good resume, customer service skills, and everything else. But that's for the girls. Now, for the guys, I would suggest all black suit or an all dark navy blue suit with the same white iron button down. You can do a tie. If you do a tie, try to do the airline's colors. They like to see that you care. So if you're going to do Delta, do red. If you're going to do United, do blue. Southwest, you can spice it up. Maybe do like a burnt orange. Like, you can just make it work for you. For the guys, wear the airline colors. If not, and you just want to stay classic, all black and white, you can do that. That's absolutely fine. Polished shoes. Make sure your shoes are polished. Loafers, whatever you want to wear. Steve Madden's, I don't know what guys shoes are out there, but make sure that they're polished. No tennis shoes. I actually saw, I don't know if y'all remember, I said in my last video, I saw a guy, he had on khaki pants, and they were rolled up around his ankle. He had on some boat shoes and a reddish, whitish, I don't know. It looked like a beach blouse, like something that like that breezy material, and the sleeves were rolled up, and everybody was just talking and having conversation, and we were like, oh, where'd you come in from? Trying to find out, what are you doing here? He's like, yeah, I just came from Miami from a video shoot. And I was like, so do you want to be like, well, my music comes first, but music and art. And I was just like, you can tell where your priorities are. He didn't even make it past the first round, and the recruiters knew that. Like, he wasn't there for the job, so they could tell. I wore pearl earrings, and I didn't. I wore studs, just square diamond studs, and I wore a silver necklace. It was a small little charm necklace. It was flat, though. It wasn't bulky. It was a flat, almost like the face of this. It was flat, and it was a tree. But do you see this trachea piercing right here? You have to take that out. They will notice it. Any tattoos, cover them, and of course, ladies, wear your stockings. But I wear mine on my days off, or when I'm not at work, or I might forget to take it out. But if you do put in a clear stud, or just take it out altogether, they don't want to see extra piercings or tattoos. Like, I have a tattoo here and here. Makeup or a band-aid, preferably makeup. If you can go and get you some of that Kat Von D tattoo cover-up makeup, it works wonders. Ulta has plenty of makeup brands that you can use that are waterproof, smudge-proof, all that. They even have the setting spray. They have that at Ulta. You can even look on eBay if you're not trying to go to the store. But I makeup. This one wasn't even showing, but I did have one on my foot that I had to make sure was not showing at all, because my stockings, even though they were black, they were sheer, so you can see through them still, you know. But also make sure your purse is not flashy and shiny and obnoxious. If you just have a regular black leather purse, that works fine. Or if you do have a different color purse, make sure it's not super big, like just and obnoxious. If you have a clutch, that's fine, but a lot of people had briefcases or some type of tote bag that it was their purse, but it was also their binder carrier. So they had their binder with their resume, paperwork, birth certificate, all that, whatever you needed. Act like you're already going to get the job and have all your paperwork, social security card, identification, passport, whatever the case may be. 3 copies of your resume. I don't know, that's a known fact. You should never go to an interview with only 1 copy of your resume. Have at least 3. I take like 4 or 5. Because if you, here honey, here's my resume. Oh, you need one too? Sure, you don't need to go make a copy of this. I have 4 left in my bag. It shows preparedness. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I wore. This a white crisp button down with a black blazer, black skirt, black stockings, black heels, hair pulled back in ponytail, and that's it. I'll leave all the info for what I wore in the link in the bio, down at the bottom. If you have any questions, or if you need another video about the interview process, if the first one you felt like you wanted some more questions, let me know, because I will answer them for you. Hopefully today or tomorrow, because I'm free. Only because I'm off and I'm chilling. So, if I don't get back with you guys, I will try to next week. Hopefully this video was informative. If you have any questions, again, write them, comment, follow my other pages, and repost and share. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.